battlefield is deepest red, the blood of friends hurt by undead. As ghostly forms reach to our souls, we battle bravely to our goals. So raise your weapons to the sky, beneath their shade we'll live and die. To save our Quinch we rally near, we'll get our friend back flying here. Quebchi strikes a painful blow, it cuts Quinch to the core. Unarmored he fights bravely on, but can he take much more? Should we aim for the heart or throat? Perhaps we'll put it to a vote. The adventure continues.
Right. Two of the spectres are currently incapacitated, although theoretically they shouldn't be, but I'm going to allow that to carry on. Quinch is completely naked and manacled, and I don't think he even has a weapon at the moment. I think he's only going hand to hand.
Correct.
Vin is dead because Luke decided to suicide bomber him into Tarhun. Tarhun is meditating. That's the gold dragonborn, by the way, in case you didn't realise. And I think that's it where we are in terms of the battle. Everything else is on the map. Round 3, and at the top of the round, it is Ailrel's turn. Thus far, she has played the passive objector. I don't know if that's the right phrase. Not really getting involved in the fight. Still a little bit struck by the fact that Quebchi is here and the rest of the spectres, and that he's also attacking Quinch and showing possibly some behaviour he wouldn't have shown during his lifetime. She is, however, going to now try and interject, seeing that Quebchi is acting the way he is acting. And she is just going to attack with her spear. So that is a 17 overall, which goes against his AC, which is, so that hits. And that is going to do how much damage?
Millions.
One-handed.
Millions.
I'm afraid not. My friend. That is going to do 9 piercing damage, I think that is. And she then gets a follow-up. Actually, what's his hit points? Okay, yeah. She then is going to... Actually, she's going to do that. She's just trying to interject. She doesn't want to go too crazy at this point. And she sort of just says, Quebchi, stop this. Please, I don't wish to hurt you. Greg.
Well, at the moment, I am...
You're like 20 feet in the air or something.
On top of the roof, aren't I? So I could quite clearly see these people. Do I want to help Quinch out in a way of give him his knuckle duster?
Puts you very much back in the combat zone.
Back in the room.
One would have to assume that if you were to throw it into the air, one would have to assume that the DM would give advantage for me catching it in one succinct motion, slipping it onto my fingers.
One would say what's going to happen is
whilst you're manacled,
whilst on the roof,
advantage,
I am going to use my action to get off of Smog. I am going to put the Dustbuster, whatever it's called, in the thing.
Dustbuster, it's not a fucking cleaning tool, mate.
Whatever.
Hang on, let me just add Roomba.
I thought you cleaned house with it. I'm going to put the knuckle duster on Smog, and then I'm going to send Smog off to Quinch.
Strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you allow me to do that as my action.
Yeah, okay, so you're stood on this roof, and And yeah, it's worth noting. I'm going to allow that there be a roof. Not all of these buildings do have them. They are in. This is a deserted city. A lot of the buildings are in ill repair. However, I'm going to allow that there is one here. Certainly, something sufficient for you to be standing on. So yeah, you send off Smaug to Quinch. It's probably going to barrel right through Daboff, but hang on. And are you doing anything else? That's an action to do that, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's I'm fine to do that. To be honest with you, I can only imagine a backflip's going to happen and someone's going to jump onto Smarg as it comes past.
Nice. Dweezil Van Sophia.
I should have thought about that. My turn, shouldn't I? Like a professional man.
It's all right. We'll wait 10 minutes.
Right, I am going to do some stuff. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at first level on the Spectre, Phil the Murderous Spectre, that is closest to me. The one that is at 1 o'clock to my centre of the clock.
The one directly in front of you in the building?
No, the one that is at 1 o'clock to my centre point of the clock. Can that one please make a wisdom saving throw, please, Nathan?
Yeah, certainly. Let me just check out what its whizzy is. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Is a phrase someone used to use. Oh, that's probably going to pass. That's a 17 overall.
Yeah.
I assume that passes.
I have got lair actions. I can choose to make it fail. If it passes, I can choose to make that fail.
So what do you mean you've got lair
actions? Lair actions. Well, I've sort of been thinking a little bit about D&D. And I've been thinking about how we're level 6 now, and we are sort of legendary creatures. So as such, we should have like some bonuses and special things that we can do. So I've chosen to have lair actions and legendary resistances.
Yeah. Right, so you live here, do you? This is your lair.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Dweezil's a bard, he lives by the tenets of the most famous bard in the world, Paul Young. And of course, Paul Young most famously said, "Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home." So when Dweezil got to this, but if he did have a hat, Sam, why, Sam?
No,
Nathan was going along with this. Then
is he's still there? It's if he had a hat. Yeah, he's still there.
So I've thrown an imaginary hat on the floor, and because of that,
you've thrown your hat in the ring.
And now I have lair actions. Okay.
Okay.
In which case, I will just run around a bit.
Okay.
I've just run past the thing that I failed to dissonantly whisper.
Okay, fine. Krill. Krillamall.
In the same vein,
you're wielding. As a reminder, you are wielding hay shit right now.
In the same vein, someone famously said, "There's a bear shit in the woods."
So you're going to take a shit,
and that makes this my lair. No.
It's a strong rebuttal.
Oh, but
right. I had an action plan last session, and for the life of me, cannot remember what it was.
I think it was just hit things with weapon. I think it's pretty much your game plan from September 2020.
Rage, reckless attack.
No, because you'll actually note that I'm actually holding a different weapon, so it's entirely different.
It's
entirely
a very
original
different sort of setup.
I think it's
scheme. Yeah.
Oh,
both.
I was going to throw hay
damage,
shit at Quinch, not to hurt him, to arm him.
Right, so you're gonna cut Smaug in two, okay?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean that's probably not the best idea, is it?
Maybe just run it over.
I'm not convinced it's not the best idea, but
I think you did mention throwing it to him, but I think you then interjected because you weren't close enough, and then you thought,
"Oh yeah, I don't have the range for versus.
Yeah, I think we said it was 30 foot or something like that.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, because we like dicking each other over, when does Quinch's Rage of Fire zone come into effect? Is it at the beginning of the person's turn or Quinch's
his turn? I think we looked at this last time. On his turn, he can choose to essentially throw out a wave of fire.
Okay.
What is it? It's like 3 points of damage a turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fire damage.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to try and finish off this one that I'm fighting because I don't want to take an opportunity attack. I'm assuming I was raging from last time round.
I imagine so.
Yeah, it'd be weird if I wasn't. What's the damage on hay shit, MJ?
2d12.
2d12.
2d6.
You said it now. 2d12.
Yeah,
He's got
good
2d12
knowledge.
damage and he still fucks off every fight. That's
He still uses his longbow.
yeah. It's 1d4 longbow.
Yes,
Yeah.
2d6, I can confirm.
Sweet. So let's first hit 18.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
8 plus 4 plus 2, so 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay, and with that, you see this spectre just wisp into nothingness, and you hear sort of like just a sigh on the wind.
Then I'm going to use my full movement to
hit Daboff.
Yeah. Gonna run up to Ariel.
Ask her why she's still not in the sea.
Yeah. Come here, you fishy bitch. No. Nobody kidnaps and tortures my friends. And then,
Except me.
Yeah, except me. And then I'm just gonna take a swing at her.
At her? Go for it.
Yeah, I see smack talking to my mate. So
Do you want me to send you a level 20 character sheet that I've got lying around, mate?
This one's not far off it, mate.
Oh, tasty.
Go for it.
17.
Yeah, advantage.
Why would it be an advantage?
Because she's being flanked by you and Quebchi.
Oh, excellent.
And Quebchi's your mate now, apparently. So,
yeah. So that hits IRL.
Yeah, and then
it's what my
same
character would do.
14 damage. I'm gonna try and remove her legs. Is where my swing's going.
You're trying to remove her legs.
That's the direction in which I'm swinging hay shit. As I do swing it, I sort of.
And what was that damage? 14.
14. And as the sort of blade comes down, I look over at Quinch and just give him a cheeky wink as I swing hay shit.
Quinch doesn't know how to react because of my conflicted relationship with IRL.
And the fact you're naked and manacled.
Somewhat. Doesn't know whether to misconstrue the wink.
Okay. Is that all your turns? All your stuff?
That's all I got.
She looks round at you, aghast at the situation, and sort of takes out of turn, takes a look at everything that's going on around her, and feels that she's woefully unprepared for the chaos of the circus. We are up with the spectres, and if you recall how we were doing this, it was 1d4 attacked each of you. First up, Dweezil, you get attacked by 3 as they're whirling around and swishing around you.
Of course I do.
So the first one, but they are, to be fair, they are at disadvantage because it is during the day. So first one on you, Dweezil, is that is overall a 9. Yeah, a 9.
That misses, Nathan.
So that's the first one. Second one, that's a 6, or if it hadn't been at advantage, a natural 20. And the third one attacks for the second natural 20 that you've lost out on. But 16 overall?
16 hits, go on.
16 hits,
yeah.
Okay. So with their lair actions, you die. So
Okay.
Right. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
See how accommodating I am.
Yeah, of course. Right, this is 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh, nice. Tasty.
So that is going to be 14 necrotic damage.
Oh, delicious.
Can you also make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah, I'd love to. I was hoping you'd say that. What's a 6 get me, Nathan?
A 6 means that not only is that 14 points of necrotic damage, that reduces your maximum by 14 points.
Yes.
What? This is awful.
I've sleepwalked through 2.5 years of combats where there's been no challenges. Finally, I've got one of my...
Can the one just hit me take a dex save, please?
Yeah? Is that a real thing, or we...
No, yeah, this is a real thing.
This is lair action.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Is it a real thing?
What
are you doing?
No, this is a dwelling bonus.
He's if you're gonna fuck with the bad boys, you're gonna get the bad boy kickback.
Well, what are you doing?
Bad boy kickback. It's hellish rebuke. Reaction.
Oh, okay. All right. That is. Let me just check something. Yep, that's a pass. That's 20 overall.
Fails.
Can I also? You do get an opportunity attack on one of them.
Do I?
Yeah, because they're wishing past you.
Oh, wishing.
Yep.
All right, I'll take an opportunity attack against one then. No, I can't because I've just used my reaction for the hellish rebuke.
Oh, okay, well, that would have been better for you anyway, probably. Right, next up, then, Greg doesn't get attacked by any.
Of course he doesn't.
How can you roll a 0 on a d4?
Well, no, you just need to be on a roof.
Krill takes 2 attacks. 6 and... 14. No, that's not going to hit. You also get an opportunity to attack on one of them.
13.
13 hits. So what damage do you do?
14 again.
14 again, and that's with hey shit, right?
Yeah.
So as that happens, you slang out something. No, nothing dies this time around, but certainly one of them has been injured by you. Irel takes 3. Let's see if any of those hit. No, that one doesn't hit. That one's a natural 1. That one doesn't hit. And that's a 6. So none of those hit. She will, however, take an opportunity attack against one of them with her spear. That's 23 overall. So that hits. And she deals that amount of damage. She deals 7 points of damage. And you see another spectre just take some damage off of that. And yeah, Daboff. Let's see how many get you. That is 3 overall.
Fun.
11.
Nope.
No. 11 again. Oh, no, sorry, 10.
Nope.
And 8. None of those are
I mean, when they hit,
so...
they fuck you up, but they're not really hitting.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You can use an opportunity attack if you wish to do so, unless you have a reason to save your reaction.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to attack. I've rolled a 19 plus whatever.
Yep, that hits. So roll me your damage.
10.
10. Do you want to add your sneak attack to that as well? Can you?
I think I can only use it once a turn. I presumably used it on my actual attack.
Right. All right, fair enough. So what was that? 10? Did you say?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that's that. Yeah, you stab out at this one, and finally, Quinch.
The man of the hour.
4 attacks.
No, that doesn't. Oh, 4 attacks. Right, I thought that was
15.
Yeah,
with
that
your
hits.
reduced AC.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That is then 3d6. That's 7 overall.
Yeah, that hits me.
7 necrotic, yeah. Second one is 20. That hits.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw on the first one?
Yeah, of course. Constitution saving throw renders 15.
15, so that's fine. So the second hit does you for another 12 necrotic damage.
12.
Yeah. And last attack on you is a natural one. Oh, can you do another Constitution saving throw? Sorry.
23.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I
so
realised I could have attacked again on my turn. Because I reduced.
How many attacks do you get?
So I get my 2 attacks, but if I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, I can make an extra melee attack as a bonus action.
Really? Okay. Feel free to do so if you wish to.
Happy to? Okay, that's fine. 23.
That hits. So I assume you're attacking Iroh.
Absolutely. Don't take it personally, shit. 5, 9, 11.
It's just bizarre behaviour on so many levels.
Why?
Right,
Why is
okay.
it bizarre?
Because
Quinch, your turn.
you know she's not a baddie.
I don't know she's not a baddie. I haven't seen the conversation.
To be fair, whilst she is fighting Quebchi, I actually agree with Sam on this point. I think you turned up and actually, well, you don't know that she took him. You don't know that she took him, but to be fair, they're strangers, and you know that he was dragged away. So I mean,
He's tied up with these folks surrounding him.
It's Quinch. As far as you know, he's paid these people to do this to him.
Well, until someone tells me otherwise.
Quinch.
So, assuming you will allow this and that this is all fine. Sorry, did you say I'm manacled? Is that a chain?
So you've got
handcuffs?
So you've got
It's handcuffs.
So yeah, you've got metal like shackles around your wrists, and then a metal chain in between them.
I'm not
And same
100%
around-
sure I realised that. Was I headbutting people last session?
I think you were punching them.
Ah, okay. Fair.
I did make you do it at a disadvantage, I think.
Fair. Are my fingers free?
Yes.
What are you
So,
planning?
so are you allowing me to grab Stormduster off of Smaug?
Yes, I will allow that. I would say that is going to be an action, so you won't be able to do anything the rest of this turn. But you know, I think that would be something you could do. No, actually, no. That's a lie. It's a free interaction. No, you can pick something up. That's fine.
Okay, that sounds great. So in that case, yeah, I got very overexcited. This is somewhat a peek behind the curtain, so I apologise in advance to the listeners. But I'm completely naked in person as well.
God,
So
where
this
you
is
putting
very
Stormduster?
much method acting. And weirdly, I've got something inserted. No, sorry. There's a peek behind the curtain to the viewers. There's been a break in between this sort of combat session. But last recording session, I got very excited at potentially producing the Acid Storm, which I got confused and thought was one of my abilities. One of Quinch's inherent Dragonborn abilities, but it is in fact the green gem. I would like to now activate the green gem, which is Acid
And
Storm.
where are you placing that? That was a 10-foot cube, if I recall.
Yes, almost right. It's a 15-foot cube.
Oh, that's 15.
Permanently decreases the AC by 1 for any creature starting their turn in it or entering it. I'm going to place it. So Quebchi is immediately next to me. I am actually going to place it So it is only getting Quebchi.
Okay, so presumably...
So we're going to go like...
From that corner outwards.
Yeah, Quebchi is in the bottom left corner of the cube.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, I just like to look confident. I think that's it. Being naked can be a very vulnerable situation for some people, and I think showing confidence is going to help motivate everyone around me. So Quinch does that, and that sort of acts as like a bardic inspiration for the whole party. So you guys can all have some of that dice.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so with that, this acid rain comes pouring down, and whilst he's not corporeal, it still does take the desired effect. And from going forward, Quebchi's AC will be 1 lower permanently, and indeed anyone else who enters that. So be careful of that. Anyone who wishes to go in.
I should mention it's for 1 minute as well, so it will eventually. Subside.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Okay, and that's your whole turn. Yeah, you're staying.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Dabble.
Cool. Straight in with the rapier. On
Quinch.
Quebchi. Yeah, just straight at Quinch. I've rolled a 19 plus I think 6. Yeah, 25.
That hits.
25. 8.
8.
That's a lot
with
of ones.
Wow, and that's with your sneak attack, which is, remind us how many d6?
3.
3?
I rolled 3 ones, a 2, and then my plus. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, 8 damage.
Yeah, he takes that, and it doesn't really do much. It is his turn.
Can I use my second attack?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, with my 2-hand.
Oh, yeah, of course you have a second attack. Yeah, sorry.
Can I use, rather than attacking, can I instead hand the dagger to Quinch?
I'll say that you sufficiently thrust it at him, attacking him with the dagger, and it hits him in the chest hilt first.
Can it hit him in the hand? I don't want him to drop it.
Yeah, like that.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Right, so it is Quebchi's turn, and let's roll a little d6 on this. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's do that. 6. That would be Quinch. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's fine. Listen, there's no enemies in battle or something.
Okay. At disadvantage, he doesn't hit though with his life drain attack, but he does get a second one, which he does again, and both of those spectacularly miss. Something's throwing his funk off, and we are back at the top of the turn.
So just to be clear, you're not ruling out that it could have been the confidence that knocked him off.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'd imagine it's the acid, the naked man attacking him with a storm duster. It probably did it. IRL now seeing herself face to face with a half orc and Quebchi, and still being conflicted about everything, is going to disengage, and she is going to move to here. Gregory Wallows.
Could you perhaps tell me a little more about the structures around us? Are they brick and mortar, or are they wooden structures?
They are. No, they're all stone, so they're all brick and mortar. They're all Rick and Morty, and yeah, I would say that the one you're on, as well as the one in the northeast and the southeast, have got still relatively fine roofs to stand on. The rest of them are essentially open to the elements. They're all basically destroyed, for want of a better word.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get Smog to kind of return after dropping off the item to Quinch. So,
Okay.
so I'm kind of stranded on the roof at the moment.
Okay.
But what I will do is I'm going to cast a little haste, I think, on...
Is that a bonus? Because what I would say is getting Smaug to return would be your action. Because you have to use a word to sort of ask him to return.
I don't think that's factually true. Hold on, let me just...
You're lying.
Yeah, Nathan.
yeah.
Interesting.
Let me just read up on the facts of it.
Can we just cycle back to half an hour ago when you told me that my maximum HP had been reduced by 14? I don't think that's factually true either, Nathan.
Okay. Fine.
Oh yeah, I do have to speak another command word for it to return. You are right. So I'll shut my big mouth, shall I?
What's the command word that you're using? Come?
We did describe it. We did discuss this once. I can't remember what it was. Was it Leviosa?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
You're basically a walking IP infringement.
Yeah. I'm basically trying to get us sued. So if someone could hurry up and do that, that'd be great.
Not enough people listen to it.
So yeah, someone would have to listen for that.
Okay.
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 So you're getting Smaug back, yeah?
I'm gonna get Smaug back. I don't think I've got any bonus actions I can really do.
No, can't do that. You might have a bonus healing spell.
He's got a healing word. Don't forget
I've got a healing word.
It,
Not enough for me to use the spell slot to do it, no.
Alright, fair enough. Dweezil Van Safer. Why don't you tell Krill he's been a big knob if you think he's...
Right, I'm going to bundle in and I'm going to smack Quebchi. Yeah, I'm just going to attack Quebchi. I'm going to sword him up.
Yeah. Hack and slash?
Yeah, I'm feeling swordy. Let's go for it. Let's go for a rapier attack with a different dice because that one let me down. I'm going to use the eyeball dice by Tabletop Dominion for all your dice needs. What does a 19 get me?
It gets you a hit.
It gets me a hit. So we've got 1d8 plus 4. So let's get a d8. 11 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, that does it. He's still very much quote unquote hovering. But he's you're sufficiently chipping away at him.
I'm making an assumption that he's the that if we were to perhaps take him down, that we might take the rest of them down. So I will use my bonus action to expend one of my bardic inspirations and unsettling words, Quebchi. Although he doesn't make a lot of saving throws, does he? Oh no, he might make one against me. So I will do that. And my unsettling words are your name. It's almost like a name that was just made up on the spur of the moment by a half-wit.
And what is a wisdom saving throw? Is that?
Oh no, it's just unsettling. It doesn't do anything to him now. He removes a D8 from his next saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, fine. Yeah.
Negative
fine.
bardic inspiration.
Cool. Krill.
Thank you so much for listening to Dice and Desire. If you were...
Hello.
Quinch, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd help out with the promo.
No, Quint, no, come on. You're just going to talk about random place names that don't exist.
No, I wasn't. I was going to talk to you about my adventures in Valaquanth, the very best that the Tendering Meadows has to offer.
God, if you have to be here, at least read this out.
Okay, what have we got here? Leave us a review on Apple or Podchaser.
Oh, yeah, it was fine. It's pronounced Apple, but that was fine. Now read this bit.
You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Just search Dice and Desire.
I'm actually very surprised that was all pronounced correctly. Thanks, Quinch. Thank you guys for listening. Do exactly as Quinch said and help us out in those various ways. And we look forward to sharing another episode with you very soon.
In a world besieged by darkness, torn apart by hatred, where the cruel, the wicked, and the heartless rule over all, Romancing the Dungeon is an epic tale of 4 legendary heroes who unite in the name of love, unity, and friendship to bring light and hope back into the world.
Are you serious? Those 4 wouldn't know what love is even if it was tattooed on their asses. You got the wrong show if you think these 4 are love experts. I'm the only love expert you need, so we're doing this my way. If you desire romance, we got it.
Ah, there's my favorite person.
Morning.
How you doing, Angel?
Great.
Come here, and I sort of get in real close, and I like lips sort of purse, but I flutter my lips and give a little like.
And if you love drama, we got that too.
I need you to find and kill Eugenia Flatstone. I need her heart.
Okay, well we haven't. I think it's been a while since we've done the heart thing. How am I supposed to get that to you? Because I don't think walking around with an old lady's heart is gonna go well for me personally.
If action is your passion, well, there's plenty of that as well.
For my bonus action, I'm going to use Blessing of the Raven Queen to go behind the other guy.
Okay.
And basically come up behind him with a dagger to his neck to get him to stop.
God damn. What the fuck happened to you in the woods?
Join Thane, Thea, Nate, and Hephaestus as they put their hearts and my reputation on the line in a race to rescue an eccentric bride from the clutches of evil, battle against the insatiable forces of darkness, and try not to die along the way, I suppose.
I start taking my clothes off.
Okay.
And I take a blanket from the bed, and I wrap it around me, and I start following the steps, and I go, I'm a greasy little peanut. I'm a greasy little peanut. I'm a greasy little peanut.
Oh, for the love of... I don't even know why I bother.
Romancing the Dungeon, a softcore D&D podcast about 4 heroes on a quest for true love and discovering what that really means for them. Available wherever good podcasts are found.
Good podcasts? Well, that's blatant false advertising.